Good morning, everybody. This is your host, the Platinum Knight, and welcome to my PlayStation State of Play review for May 2024. Yep, it is currently June 2nd, in the morning as I'm recording this. Yeah, it's somewhere around there. I'm doing this at 8 p.m. But yeah, guys, welcome. I'm going to be using Fall Guys to give you something to look at. Let's see. I'm very close to getting the bottom half of the Golden Knight outfit, which, man, I so cannot wait to get the complete outfit. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing my best. I'm just gonna play Explore mode and do my best to get crown shards. And yes, everybody, I am gonna be playing as Chewbacca, which that was pretty cool. How Fall Guys got the license to put Star Wars stuff, like in Fortnite too. But anyways, alright, before I actually start the games, let me just make sure I have my notes ready. Alright, I think I got everything. Yeah, I think I have everything. Well, guys, I guess that's pretty much about it. I got my notes. Alright, I'm ready. Ready to talk about some PlayStation State of Play and Silent Hill's transmission. Yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing both State of Play and the Silent Hill showing, pretty much bundled together. I'm not going to go through literally everything. I'm only going to talk about the important stuff, but I mostly am going to talk about most things, though. So, yep, I'm going to be doing my best. But as soon as I get a match, though, and that's when I'll pretty much get into the nitty-gritty. Oh, wow. It's kind of, hold on, let me try this again. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes Explore mode doesn't work right away. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. Checker field. Oh, this looks pretty easy. Yeah, as soon as the round starts, then I'll go ahead and begin the first topic. Alright, everybody. Well, I guess this is it. For the first topic, I'm going to be talking about Concord. Yeah, this game was at least teased about a year ago, but nothing was really shown though. But now we actually got some gameplay footage and a pretty decent pre-rendered intro. I don't know if that intro is gonna be in the game itself, but it looked pretty cool though. It kind of like reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy, how they start, the characters you play as start in a bar, and I have to assume then maybe they're smugglers or something like that. But yeah, you start in a bar, then it like quickly gets ugly, and then they end up running away from the enemies, you know? And then at the end of the opening scene, that's when the characters, right when it looks like they're about to fall off of a building, like into the sky, a ship ends up saving them or rescuing them. And then it like quickly switches over to gameplay, which that honestly really surprised me. I hate it when gaming showcases only show you like cutscenes or pre-rendered stuff, and there is no gameplay, or it doesn't show any gameplay. So that was really nice. Oh wow, kind of taking a while finding another level. But yeah, everybody, Concord, I know it's getting a lot of backlash, and I do see why. But Concord is supposedly going to be a 5v5 first-person hero shooter. Yeah, so it's gonna be a live service game. It's just like Overwatch, releasing on August 23rd, 2024. But even though it's not looking good to some people, I don't know, man. Graphically, it looks beautiful, though. Graphically, I'd say it even looks better than Overwatch, you know? And I thought there were some cool things about it. Like, I like how one of the characters, you're able to put up a fire tripwire. That was really, really cool. And overall, it doesn't look bad, but I can kind of see why it's getting a lot of backlash. I think what it really is people are just getting really sick and tired of the whole live service stuff, you know? People just want something new, you know, or something that people that haven't seen before, you know? So I get it, everybody. I'm tired of live service games just as much as the next person. And you know, I read a pretty interesting tweet too of somebody calling out Sony saying, so let me get this straight, they end up canceling The Last of Us multiplayer and the Spider-Man 2 multiplayer, but they end up putting their focus and attention on this, on Concord. And yeah, that's a really good point, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why Sony couldn't just do both. And now they can't use the excuse that, oh, the reason why they canceled those projects is because they realize people aren't digging live service games anymore, but no, that's not the case. Concord is 100% live live service, and it's pretty much it's not gonna be just on PS5 though. It's gonna be both on PS5 and PC, which is good, you know. But obviously, you know, the reason why they pretty much had to put it on PC is to get more players, like Helldivers 2, you know? But here's the thing, though, man. Even though I think Concord looks good graphically, here's my thing, okay? Or here's my deal. I'm not gonna play it if it costs something, you know? I mean, keep in mind, I haven't even played Helldivers 2 yet. It's still $40, I believe. And not to mention, too, I just don't have any friends to even play it with, you know? So that's another reason why I haven't gotten Helldivers 2 yet. So here's my deal, though, alright? Because Overwatch 2 is free, you know? Overwatch 2 has been free to play since the beginning. So here's the thing, though. I'm not gonna get Conquered if it's not free to play, alright? I mean, if it's like at least $40, fine. Maybe I'll get it someday if I have friends to play. But if Concord is gonna be $70, ooh, yeah, no. Hell no. No thanks. I'm not gonna spend $70 on a live service game. That's just gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, I'll most likely play it if it's free to play. It better be free to play. But if it's $40, then I'll just think about it, you know? But Concord actually doesn't look too bad. But again, though, I understand why it's currently getting disliked to death on YouTube. A lot of people are disliking its trailer. So, I understand, everybody. Like I said, I'm tired of live service games too. And, yeah, I guess we'll see. Will Concord be another case of a live service game that tried and failed? Or will it be a major surprise success? Like X Defiant, for an example. I know that's free to play and turning out very well. So, I guess we'll see. Alright, the next topic is God of War Ragnarok coming to PC on September 19th, 2024. I know a lot of people like to give Sony a lot of flack how, this generation would have to be their weakest because there's not that many games to play on PS5 and all their games are coming to PC. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that. But they still have some PS5 exclusives, though. Or at least for now. Like Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade just came out not too long ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The way I like to look at it is, I'm just happy that PC players even get to experience, God of War Ragnarok, you know? I'm not all about this whole PC versus console flame war, you know? I'm not all about this whole PC master race type of thing, or arguing or debating which is better. No, I'm not that type of gamer, okay? Really, I don't really care. Yes, it can be fun and interesting to talk about, but still though, you know? Bottom line, it's still good that God of War Ragnarok is coming to PC. And of course, it's coming with the DLC too, which, I mean, it better. Because keep in mind, the DLC is free. God of War Valhalla. Yeah, it's free on PS5, so of course it better come with a DLC on PC. But that just makes me wonder though, because on PS5 you obviously have to download it, but it makes me wonder, is God of War Valhalla gonna be a separate download? Or are you just gonna be able to play it right up front in the main menu on PC? So that's gonna be really interesting. But yeah, PC players, I hope you guys are really looking forward to that. I love God of War Ragnarok. I even like it slightly better than the 2018 God of War. I know a lot of people don't really agree with that, but you know, it's still a great game though. So yeah, cheers to the PC players. Alright, up next is Dynasty Warriors Origins. It doesn't have a set release date, it just says coming out in 2025. And I'm gonna be honest, everybody, me and my uncle, because yes, me and my uncle watched it together. At first, we thought it was a completely different game. At first, we didn't even suspect that it was Dynasty Warriors until mid-show, you know? We thought it was a new IP at first. But then when we saw how many enemies were there on screen, and your character was just casually slashing them all, that's when me and my uncle said, it kind of reminds us of Dynasty Warriors. And that's exactly what it turned out to be. But no, Dynasty Warriors Origins actually looks really, really good. Especially graphically. Honestly, I'm surprised how they were able to fit that many enemies on screen. That's definitely a really, really huge surprise. Kind of makes me wonder what the frame rate is going to be. Is it going to be most likely in 30 frames per second or 60? But based on the trailer though, it looks like it was in 30. Yeah, I don't think Dynasty Warriors Origins is going to be able to do 60 frames per second, even on the PS5, you know, especially with all those enemies on screen. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors Origins looks really good. The last Dynasty Warriors game that came out, well, let's just say it wasn't good. You know, I mean, they tried to... it was the very first time that they tried to do like an open world game. Yeah, the first... no, not the first. The last time a Dynasty Warriors game came out, it tried to do this whole open world thing, and it just didn't work, you know? It surprisingly didn't work for a Dynasty Warriors game, and it flopped. It got bad reviews, it was buggy, it was glitchy, and overall it just wasn't a good game. So for Origins, it really makes me wonder, are they gonna do the whole open world thing again? Or are they gonna go with a more traditional linear experience, but with RPG elements. I couldn't find any information on what it was gonna be. But yeah, so I guess we'll see, everybody. I guess we'll see what Dynasty Warriors does. All right, the next topic is Ball of Antara. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, the Ball of Antara. And this is where I had to do a little bit of research. Let's see. Okay, alright. So, the Ball of Antara is like a Souls-like type of game. And from what I understand, it doesn't have a set release date either. It just says 2025. So it's definitely not coming out this year. But all we know so far is it's gonna be like another Soulsborne type of game. And hey, you know, that's good. You know, people who are into those games, I'm pretty sure they're excited. It looks really mythical. But you know what? Here's the thing, though. They make it look like you're gonna be able to play as at least 2 characters. Yeah, they make it look like you're gonna be able to play as multiple characters, or at least, you know, you're not going to be playing as the same character. But it makes me wonder how that's going to be like, though. Is it going to be like Elden Ring, where you get to choose different classes before you play the game? Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to customize your own character, or at least from the looks of it. Or are there going to be different campaign modes for these characters? I don't know. But it still looks really cool, though. Graphically, it looks interesting. One character, I believe, is maybe he's holding his daughter or something. Yeah, maybe there's gonna be like a father-daughter storyline too. But yeah, it looks really good though. Ball of Antara. Yeah, it looks really good, everyone. And for those of you who are into those types of games, then I'm pretty sure you guys might like it. Alright, the next topic is Marvel Rivals. The beta is coming out in July 2024. It is going to be free to play and is going to be a 6v6. So that's pretty cool, but I mean, I find it so weird how a lot of people are giving Concord a ton of crap and disliking the trailer heavily, but people are okay with Marvel Rivals though, because Marvel Rivals is definitely you know, a very well-known IP. I guess that gives this game a free pass. But you know what, though? I will say that Marvel Rivals actually looks a lot better than I expected it to be. Like, when I first heard of Marvel Rivals even being announced, I mean, at first I thought it was just going to be those typical cheap-looking, cel-shaded mobile games, but no, I was I was wrong. Marvel Rivals graphically, it actually looks really, really good. It even looks really fun to play too, you know? It doesn't look bad at all. It actually impressed me. I liked how it even it had destructible environments, like Fortnite, you know? So that was a really, really huge, surprise to me. Will I play it? I don't know. It is free to play, so maybe I will. Maybe I'll give Marvel Rivals a fair shot. Especially how it's free to play, which is something I wish Concord is gonna do. But yeah, I'm also am kinda glad no characters are exclusive for PlayStation. Remember, I'm a PlayStation player, I only game on PS5, okay? And even I'm glad they didn't make Spider-Man or Venom exclusive to only PS5. That would have been pretty yeah, that would have been really, really disastrous if they would have done that. But no, although there is a costume that's exclusive for PS5, but it's just a costume though, you know, and not a whole character. It would have been much, much worse if it was a whole character. But yeah, PS5 is getting at least one exclusive outfit for Spider-Man, and it looks pretty cool. It looks like Miles' outfit, which I guess that's pretty much confirming that Miles isn't gonna be in Marvel Rivals, but we'll see though. I also find it pretty cool that Venom is also going to be in the game too, at release. So that's pretty cool. But I'm pretty confused though. It says the beta is coming out this year in July, but I mean, what about the full game though? You know? Let's see. Yeah, it only says the beta is coming out in July. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, the beta is coming out in July. And I don't know, man. I hope that doesn't mean the beta is free to play, but not the full game, though. That would actually be very misleading. The full game better be free to play. If not, then I'm not gonna play it. But yeah, will I play the beta? I don't know. But if the full game is free to play, then yeah, I'll check it out. But other than that, Marvel Rivals looks pretty good. Will it be successful compared to Square Enix's The Avengers? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, come on. That should have given me a boost to the finish line. Whatever. What's the next topic? The next topic is Where the Winds Meet. It's supposed to be an open world RPG. This is another game that I had to do some research on. Let's see, I'm looking at my notes. It's from Everstone. Yeah, the developers are from Everstone Studio. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks really, really good. Where the Wilds Meet. It also takes place during the 10 Kingdoms era. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't want to accuse this game of being like another Soulsborne type of game. It says it's an open world RPG. Originally, it was going to be exclusive for the PC, but now it's coming out for both PC and the PS5, which that's actually very interesting. How it was originally going to be exclusive to the PC. It really, I'm pretty sure Sony definitely had a hand on making the game look better for sure, because it looks amazing, you know? So now it's gonna be on both PC and PS5, and it looks really, really good though. I will say though, judging from the gameplay trailer though, they make it look like they're gonna give you a lot of space for either each enemy or whatever you're fighting, you know? Oh, come on. How did I not make it? Oh, hey, Hyper. How you doing, Hyper? Hope you're having a good weekend, man. Right now I'm just reviewing State of Play. But yeah. Oh, hey, Prompt. How you doing, Prompt? Hope you're also having a good weekend too. Yeah, right now I'm just reviewing some State of Play. I'm also having a pretty bad time with this level too. But yeah, where the winds meet, it doesn't have, I just realized it doesn't really have a release date. I couldn't find a release date anywhere. Hold on, let me check again. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have a release date. Where the winds meet is pretty much to be announced. But the weird thing is, it looks almost nearly finished though. Yeah, where the winds meet, it looks like it's pretty much done. So maybe it'll get a release date soon or somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, it looks really, really open though when you're fighting enemies. It looks like it gives you like a lot of space to fight your foes. So that's really interesting. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Oh, that's bullshit, dude. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. Okay, the next topic I'm gonna talk about is the Until Dawn remastered. It's not a remake, it's a remaster. Already I'm seeing a bunch of people calling it a remake, which, I don't know, people. If you still cannot tell the difference between a remake and a remaster, I almost want to say you're not a real gamer, you know? Or at least you're not, like, a good, educated gamer, you know? People should be able to tell what's a remake and what's a remaster nowadays, like, especially in 2024. But yeah, Until Dawn is getting both a PlayStation 5 and a PC remaster because, remember, okay, can I please make it to the finish line? Really? I still can't make it to the finish line? But yeah, remember everybody, keep in mind, the original Until Dawn was exclusive to the PS4. Yeah, it was exclusive to the PS4 for quite a while, actually. And I have played Until Dawn at least 3 times, and I like it. I really, really enjoyed it. It's also a really, really good streaming type of game because you never know what ending you're gonna get if it's your first time playing, you know? My buddy, SG, played it. A lot of my streaming pals have streamed it. I know, yeah, I know, finally I made it. But yeah, I know a lot of my streaming buddies that streamed Until Dawn. I know Queen, yeah, Project Queen Bee streamed it. I know Cell streamed it. I don't know if the Chief streamed it yet. Maybe he did. Chief, if you're here, feel free to say if you have. But yeah, man, again, you know, I'm not all about the PC master race type of thing or the whole console war. I don't care. What matters is PC players now get to enjoy and experience Until Dawn, you know? The graphics definitely look a lot better and look a lot more nicer and cleaner. And yeah, it looks really, really good. It looks good. It definitely looks improved. But I don't know, man. In my opinion, I didn't think the original Until Dawn looked that bad, or you know, because I have seen people who are saying the original Until Dawn looks a little bit outdated. I don't think so. I think people are just overreacting. But still, though, it's pretty cool how it gets it's getting a graphical upgrade, you know. And what's really cool too is I like how they added over the shoulder. So they did add some new features. Yeah, you have the option if you want to switch to fixed camera angles, or in third person, or over the shoulder. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm glad that Until Dawn isn't just going to be higher resolution with enhanced textures. They actually added over-the-shoulder features. And yeah. But will I play the PS5 version, or... Oh man, I got eliminated. But will I play the PS5 version? Maybe. We'll see, though. We'll see. Depending on how much money I have. But anyways, yeah. Until Dawn is coming to PC. There's no set release date. It just says fall 2024. So... maybe it'll end up getting delayed, but yeah, it just says coming out in fall. Okay, the next topic is, oh, this was a little bit of a surprise. The next topic is Infinity Nikki, I believe. This game has actually been getting a surprisingly large amount of attention. But yeah, Infinity Nikki, it says it's supposed to be an open world game, and it doesn't have a release date. It just says Early Access 2024. Whatever that means. I don't know if it's gonna be like a live service game. But yeah, I will say it looks pretty cute though. It's kinda, people are comparing it to looking like an anime. And I can kinda see that. The character that you play as looks like she's from anime. But the rest of the game kinda has like this fantasy, realistic type of art style. But it looks pretty cute, man. I'm pretty sure that people who are into those type of games will definitely enjoy it. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of a mix between Genshin Impact and Breath of the Wild a little bit. You can dress up your female character in all kinds of different costumes. So that's pretty cool. I like how you're able to glide with an umbrella. And when you pay close attention to the environment, it looks really, really good. Yeah, graphically, this game looks really, really... And from what I understand, it's actually, this isn't the first installment of this series. It's part of, the Nikki series. So that's really cool. It was actually teased, last year, but... It was only, it was just a teaser though, and not much gameplay. So this year, they decided to actually release, a gameplay trailer, and, yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are excited about this game. Am I gonna play it? Personally, I don't know. Most likely not. Well, we'll see, though. I mean, again, I don't understand what do they mean by early access 2024. Is it gonna be free to play? Is it gonna be a live service game? Yeah, I don't know. So depending on, depending what it is, and depending how much it costs, maybe, I'll give it a try, but other than that, yeah, I most likely, won't be playing it. It's just not exactly, my type of game, but again, though, we'll see, though. So yeah, Infinity, Nikki, it's coming out at least this year. The next topic is, some VR games. Okay, so 2 VR games were announced, and the first one is Alien Rogue Insertion? Yeah, I think it's called, that's how you pronounce it. Alien Rogue Insertion. And I'm not gonna lie, everybody, it actually looks really, really sick. It looks like, they make it look like it's basically gonna be Alien Isolation in VR, which they could have easily done, too. They could have easily just taken Alien Isolation, but just make it VR, though. But thankfully, they didn't do that. They actually went through the time, effort, and budget to make a completely new Alien game, specifically for the VR. I don't know if it's just gonna be for the VR too. It could be for other consoles, but I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't really find any information about that. But yeah, Alien Rogue, dang it. But yeah, Alien Rogue Insertion actually looks pretty sick, and for those of you who are a fan of the Alien movies, I'm pretty sure you're excited. I mean, the thing is, I am a fan of the Alien movies, but here's the thing though, man. My thing is, I can't stand VR, you know? Keep in mind, I am half blind, so I can't even see in VR. A lot of people still don't know that, actually. A lot of people don't know that I'm half blind, and I'm unable to see in VR, and I'm also unable to see in 3D. So yeah, that's the thing. I can't see VR, and I can't see 3D either. Like, I end up getting really, really dizzy whenever I play VR games. So yeah. But for those of you who have two eyes, or for those of you who can see in VR, then yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are excited. I'm pretty sure you guys... That was mean of me. Yeah, but anyways, I'm definitely not all for VR games. I can't play VR. I can't see in VR. But for those of you who can, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are excited. Especially for those who own a PS VR2 headset, which, damn. And right when a lot of people thought Sony basically abandoned the PS VR2, because keep in mind, it didn't sell well. Yeah, the PS VR2 headset sold very, very poorly. It's still not selling good. It's too damn expensive, and it just doesn't have the games. But thankfully though, Sony didn't completely abandon it, or at least not yet. But yeah, you gotta have your VR games, you know? So it's good that Sony is still trying, and that's good. As for the second VR game, which is the next topic, the next topic is Behemoth. Yeah, Behemoth is another game that I had to do a little bit of research on. This is another game that was teased last year, but now it finally got a gameplay trailer. Yeah, it finally got a gameplay trailer, and when is it coming out? Oh, it doesn't have a full release date yet. It just says coming fall 2024. It was also produced by Skydance Games, which, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know Skydance had games. But they have other studios too. They have Skydance Television, they have Skydance Animation, they have their regular studio. So now Skydance is trying to get in the video gaming market, and you know, I don't blame them, and they have been in the video game market for a while with their Walking Dead game. I forgot what was it called. They made a Walking Dead game previously for VR. Oh, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Yeah, they made Saints and Sinners, and it actually did surprisingly very well. Saints and Sinners got an 81 on Metacritic, and IGN gave it a 9 out of 10? Holy shit. That's actually very high for IGN standards. But yeah, Behemoth looks really, really cool. It kind of reminds me of Skyrim. You're able to use a sword, and it kind of has like this medieval type of setting, but you're fighting all kinds of giant enemies like dragons and beasts and all of that. Another thing too, this is good news for the MetaQuest users, but Behemoth, it's not just going to come out on PSVR 2, it's also going to come out on MetaQuest 2 and 3, so I guess it's not going to be compatible with the first MetaQuest headset. But yeah, it looks really, really sick, man. Anybody that can handle VR or who can see in VR, I'm pretty sure you guys are very excited for that. Especially for PS VR 2 users too. So that's gonna be awesome. And to know that Saints and Sinners got raving reviews, yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that Behemoth is gonna suck. It's most likely gonna be a very good game, so yeah, good for VR players. But once again, I can't see in VR, so oh well. What's the next topic? Okay. The next topic is the Silent Hill 2 remake, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna talk about that in Silent Hill, the Silent Hill transmission section. But anyways, okay, so what's the next topic? The next topic is gonna be Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds was given a really extensive gameplay trailer. Yeah, it's supposed to be one of those open world RPG games. It still doesn't really have an official release date. All it says is coming in 2025. That's it. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds has been shown a few times, mainly at Capcom's showcases, which, kind of makes me wonder if Capcom is going to do a showcase this year, like they did last year. I even reviewed it. But yeah, guys, overall, I'm not really a fan of the Monster Hunter games, you know? I know they're good games, but yeah, they're just not my type of games, you know? There was a point where I thought about playing Monster Hunter Worlds, especially seeing how Leon and Claire are in the game. That's pretty cool. I don't know, man. I mean, they still look fun to play, but for whatever reason, I can never bring myself to playing a Monster Hunter game, you know? I have friends who play Monster Hunter too, so I know they're good games, but yeah. Will I play Monster Hunter Wilds? Nah, probably not. I will say this Monster Hunter has a lot of orange going for it too. Yeah, lots of orange. The environment that this game takes place in, it definitely has this autumn slash fall look to it. So that's kind of interesting. While all the other Monster Hunter worlds like takes place in different environments. It's really interesting how Capcom is going with this orange and yellowish autumn environmental setting. So, but yeah, any of you who are a fan of Monster Hunter, then I'm pretty sure you guys are excited. It's gonna be really interesting how it's gonna come out on both the Nintendo Switch and modern consoles. So that's gonna be really interesting. And yeah, let's see how the Monster Hunter fans will like it, which I'm pretty sure they will. Okay, I've played on this level before. Hold on a minute, everybody. Give me a sec. I'm just looking through my notes. Oh, my bad, everybody. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. I thought, Monster Hunter... Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds. It's not going to be on the Nintendo Switch. It will be, a Nintendo Switch 2 launch title. Oh, wow. And the Nintendo Switch 2 isn't even announced yet, and... already people are saying that it's going to come out on the Switch too. Oh, that's going to be very interesting. But yeah, right now, all it's saying is it's coming out on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. And there's a lot of rumors and speculations that yes, it is going to be most likely a launch title for the Switch too, so that's going to be really interesting. I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds coming in 2025, everybody. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. Alright, finally, and the last and the final topic. And you know, before I reveal the next topic, I find it really funny how me and my uncle, we originally thought that Monster Hunter Wilds was actually going to be the last game that was going to be shown at PlayStation's State of Play. And you know what? I'm going to be completely honest, everybody. I mean, before this last reveal, me and my uncle, we were kind of disappointed, you know? We were a little bit disappointed in PlayStation's State of Play. And I already had low expectations, but here's what really saved it though. For the last topic is Astro Bot. That honestly legit surprised me. I was definitely not expecting this game to be revealed. Nobody did. No one knew that this game was going to be announced. I love Astro Bot, man. Keep in mind, for those of you that are not familiar with Astro Bot, or at least when it comes to the series, for PlayStation 4. And for those of you that don't know what the Playroom even is, the Playroom is pretty much a setting for a tech demo for PlayStation consoles. But yeah, for the PlayStation 4, the Playroom was a tech demo to see what the PS4 controller can do. That's what the Playroom did. Now, when it came to the PS5, oh man, Sony definitely put a lot more time and effort when it came to the Playroom. Remember, it wasn't called Astro Bot yet. It was basically the Playroom 2. Yeah, the Playroom 2 is another technical demo, which not really. It's almost passes off as a full game. But yeah, Sony decided to go above and beyond with their tech demos for the Playroom 2, free for PlayStation 5. And it pretty much is like a full game. The Playroom 2 for PS5, yeah, you were able to play as a single Astro Bot, and it was just so much fun, man. It's a 3D platformer, like Super Mario, or Jak and Daxter, or Crash Bandicoot, or something like that, you know? But definitely, it really is comparable to, like, the 3D Mario games, you know? So, when Astro Bot was announced, naturally, me and my uncle got excited, because we liked, the Playroom 2. So, that's really, really cool. And based on what they showed, it looks really, really sweet. It looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that Godzilla got me good. But yeah, everybody, Astro Bot looks really, really sweet. And both me and my uncle are excited to play it. But here's the thing, though. My uncle, he's a little bit more excited to play it than I am, and he says he might get it himself. And if he does, though, if he does end up getting it for himself, then I think I'm just gonna borrow it from him. I might do a giveaway stream out of Astro Bot, but man, it looks really fun. I like how the PS5 controller is basically like a hovercraft. Yeah, you can fly the PS5 controller and make it through obstacles. I liked all of the other references too. I saw a God of War reference. They made it look like Astro Bot could use the Leviathan axe, aka the frozen axe that Kratos uses. I spotted a Journey Easter egg in there somewhere. I spotted Nathan Drake, and it looks fun, man. It looks like it's going to be a fun 3D platformer. And basically, this game honestly has a chance at being Sony's 3D Mario, you know? Bring back the good old days of Sly Cooper, or Jak and Daxter, or Crash Bandicoot. They should honestly just turn this into a franchise, you know? Because Sony kinda, sorta tried to do that with the Knack series. Yeah, they tried to bring back a 3D platformer with the Knack series, but it failed. It didn't do so well. People thought that the first Knack was one of the worst games ever made. Knack 2 was slightly better, but it still wasn't enough to get a franchise going. But with Astro Bot, I can really see becoming a franchise, you know? Like, I can just feel it. I can predict that this is definitely going to definitely become a huge franchise. And I hope it does, you know? I hope the Astro Bot character becomes a series or a franchise, you know? So, yeah, we'll see though. Me and my uncle are excited. Astro Bot is supposed to, and this was another surprise too. Astro Bot will be released on September 6th of this year, which, wow. At first, me and my uncle figured it was most likely gonna come out in next year in 2025. But yeah, this was, to be honest, the release date was an even bigger surprise than the reveal itself. So, that's pretty cool. And I can't wait to play it. Oh hey Rin, welcome to the stream, Rin. Where was Spider-Bot for Spider-Man? He's probably gonna be in there. Maybe I missed him. Knack was the first PS4 game. Oh, I know. Yeah, but unfortunately, it didn't take off. Astro Bot has had games before on PS VR even. Oh, I know, Rin. But I'm really glad that they're making like a next-gen Astro Bot, especially for the PS5, you know? That is gonna be badass. They probably had the Astro Bot game in development for a while. Oh yeah, most likely. And that's smart, you know? I don't understand why other game developers don't do that. You know, work on a game for a while and then reveal it later, you know? And I guess that's pretty much about it, everybody. That would have to be all for PlayStation's State of Play. And what are my thoughts? Yeah, it was okay, you know, just okay. Like I said, me and my uncle were kind of disappointed all the way up until Astro Bot was revealed. And don't get me wrong, we're excited about other stuff, especially Silent Hill 2, which I'm gonna talk about later on, but yeah, you get what we mean. The point is, it was okay. Just okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't all that great either. PlayStation has had better state of plays, and yeah, I give this state of play a maybe a B? Yeah, just a solid B. I almost gave it a B minus, but no, scratch that. before Astro Bot was even revealed at the end, I was originally planning on giving this state of play a C+. So yeah, Astro Bot really bumped it up by a long shot, you know? But yeah, overall, I would have to give this state of play a solid B. Yeah, I think that's fair. A solid B, especially for a state of play. But there is a rumor going around that there is going to be an official Sony PlayStation showcase. I don't know. That's still a rumor. So we'll see, though. We'll see if PlayStation ends up pulling something else out of their sleeve. And that's pretty much it, everyone. That was my review of PlayStation State of Play for May 2024. And yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna keep up with the chat. Astro Bot saved the state of play. Pretty much, Rin, pretty much. Absolutely it did. Yeah, that was pretty much the biggest highlight of the show. Sony is missing two of their main devs who have yet to show what they're working on. Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch. Yeah, that's what's currently starting the rumors that PlayStation might have an official showcase this year, because yeah, there's a lot of things that we're definitely not seeing. Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch quietly hard at work on whatever new game they're working on. Speculation for Sucker Punch is working on Ghost of Tsushima 2. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's everybody's guess. But in my opinion, I actually hope it's a new IP, because in my opinion, I thought the first Ghost of Tsushima ended very well, actually. I think Naughty Dog is working on The Last of Us Part 3. Yeah, I heard about that too. But Neil Drunkman is saying that it's most likely going to be a new IP. So, again, we'll see though. We'll see. But anyways, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the next topic. I'm going to go ahead and I might as well just review Silent Hill's Silent Hill Transmission, because yeah. There's still more they could do. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure, Rin. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about Konami's Silent Hill Transmission, and pretty much talk about the Silent Hill 2 remake. But yeah, here's the weird thing though. This is what I don't really understand. I don't understand what was the point of State of Play even showing Silent Hill 2 remake, because I mean, think about it. State of Play was only what, 30 minutes long? Yeah, it was only 30 minutes long, and they could have easily just filled in another game instead of Silent Hill 2, if the Silent Hill 2 was going to get its own showcase, you know? So that's what I didn't really understand. But yeah, what are my thoughts on the State of Play Silent Hill 2 remake trailer? It was pretty good. It was, you know, mainly cinematic, but they did show some gameplay, and it looked really, really good. I like how you get to see James go to that graveyard. And remember, everybody, I never played the original Silent Hill 2, so you'll have to excuse my lack of knowledge. But yeah, I liked how they showed James going to that graveyard to meet that one lady. I thought the fog physics were really good. I like how you see James walking around Silent Hill, and bro, the graphics are freaking gorgeous. Remember, this was developed in Unreal Engine 5, and it really, really shows. It's pretty cool how Konami actually took the time and effort to even hire a blobber team to even learn how to work the Unreal Engine 5, you know? So, that was pretty smart, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people really hate Konami, especially after what they did to Hideo after Metal Gear Solid 5, and don't get me wrong, I do too, okay? What Konami did to Hideo was pretty shitty. But you know what though? From what I understand, Konami and Hideo, they have made up though. They do in fact follow each other on Twitter again. Both Hideo and Konami, they've been following each other over on Twitter for quite a while now, since like last year. So maybe they finally just put their differences aside, you know? But yeah, I still do agree though. What Konami did to Hideo, especially at the Game Awards, it was still pretty shitty, you know? But at the same time though, one of these days, people, we do eventually got to forgive Konami at some point, you know? It's better than them doing nothing at all, you know? So maybe that's the reason why, Speed Slider Remake, oh shit, I thought this was the real thing. So maybe that's the reason why, it took, Konami almost a half a decade, for them to even start making, new Metal Gears or Silent Hills. That is because of them learning what the Unreal Engine 5 could do, you know? And keep in mind, everybody, learning a whole completely different game engine is not easy. It takes time, you know? It takes a lot of time to learn what it could do. And even if you know how to use a new engine, that still doesn't mean you know everything about it, you know? So, was this part of Konami's plan the whole time? If so, then I gotta give it to them. That's actually pretty genius, if that was their plan, which it most likely is. But yeah, the Silent Hill 2 remake looks really, really good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about the transmission itself. And they showed a lot of gameplay this time around. We finally got a good look at Maria. Yeah, I actually play as Maria sometimes on Dead by Daylight, and James too. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. In Dead by Daylight, you can play as Maria, and James Sutherland. And yeah, we finally got a good look at Maria. That was pretty cool. We got to see that little girl again that's sitting on top of the wall. You see James hitting and shooting at those nurses in the hospital. That was pretty sick. We also got a good look at one of Pyramid Head's minions, but it was kind of hard to see them though because they were really in the dark. So yeah, it was hard to see, but they still looked really menacing though, especially in the dark. There was a part where you can now break into cars in order to find items, to find either health or ammo. That was really cool. We got to see James using the shotgun. Yeah, guys, everything looked really, really cool. They still haven't showed Eddie yet. Yeah, they still haven't showed Eddie, so kind of makes me wonder what he's gonna look like. They didn't show Pyramid Head again this time around, which I was kind of surprised that they didn't. But still, though, everything else looked really, really good. But you know what, though? I will say, I do have to address this. There are a lot of people who are saying that, oh, they censored Maria. She no longer has her leopard skirt anymore. And I'm just like, guys, I mean, I wouldn't call it censorship. It's just something different, you know? But yeah, you can no longer see Maria's tummy, though. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I can kind of understand why people would be upset about that, because they just want it to be accurate, you know? It's kind of like the same thing how when the Resident Evil 3 remake came out, people were upset that you were no longer able to see Jill's skirt in the RE3 remake. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't like censorship just as much as the next person, but I'm okay with at least, well, maybe not at all, but I'm okay as long as the new change looks good too, you know? And I want to believe that, Blobber Team is gonna pull off a Capcom by either selling or unlocking the original outfits from the original Silent Hill 2. So we'll just have to wait and see. And a lot of people too are also saying that they made that one chick at the graveyard ugly, or they uglified her, and it's like, yeah, but it was only for like a one shot though. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that she looks kinda chubby, and it's like, well, she only looked chubby for just one frame though, but her face looked alright in other angles though. Yeah, it was just one angle. But yeah, people are currently memeing on that one lady that you meet in the graveyard. The one that goes, "Lost." She doesn't even say that this time around, so yeah. But I get it though, you know? I get that the Silent Hill 2 fans just want the game to be super accurate. But who knows? But here's the weird thing though. A lot of people are claiming that that they're claiming censorship or uglifying characters, but at the same time though, I remember there was actually a time when James, he actually looked really ugly. He looked way too damn old. Or at least older, especially for his age. And what did Blobber Team do? They changed him. They actually changed his face, and now he looks really good. But yeah, so they did change something, guys. If they were able to change James's face and make him look a lot more good looking and more handsome, then who knows? Maybe they will either change that graveyard lady's face to make her look better, or they might end up selling Maria's original outfit. You never know. So I do feel that the Silent Hill 2 remake is getting some unfair criticisms, you know? I do feel that that people are blowing this a little bit out of proportion. But we'll see though, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe they'll fix a couple of things. Maybe they won't. But overall, though, I'm excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake, man. That is gonna be badass. That is gonna be dope. Silent Hill... Oh, and that's another cool thing about the State of Play trailer. They finally gave us a release date. Now I can plan a giveaway stream. But now, yeah, okay. Silent Hill 2 Remake is coming out on October 8th, 2024. Yeah, that is gonna be sick, man. October 8th. This is gonna give me plenty of time to do a giveaway stream out of the Silent Hill 2 Remake. That's gonna be really awesome. So, I'll most likely, maybe I'll play the Silent Hill 2 Remake on Halloween Day. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. But yeah, and maybe I'll even do a giveaway by giving a copy, a physical copy of Silent Hill 2. But again though, guys, like I said in my Stellar Blade giveaway stream, don't quote me on that just yet. Maybe I'll buy 2 copies of Silent Hill 2, and I will give 1 copy to a lucky person, and another copy for myself. So we'll see, guys, we'll see. But yeah, it's good that it's coming out on October 8th, because that'll give me plenty of time to make giveaway preparations. And what's even better too is, even if my copy does get delayed, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna play at the end of the month. And I highly doubt my copy of Silent Hill 2 will end up in another freaking train wreck, like what happened with my copy of Stellar Blade. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be really cool. Spooktember month fitting. Oh, absolutely, Rin. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so I take Halloween month very passionately. Since everyone likes to play horror games, oh yeah, definitely. And I guess that's pretty much about it for Silent Hill 2 Remake, everybody. Yeah, I think that's all there is to talk about. But the thing is, though, the Silent Hill transmission didn't really end right there. Okay, the next topic I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is Return to Silent Hill. Now, I have a little bit of maybe an unpopular opinion, but here's the thing though, okay? What I don't like about some of these gaming showcases is I don't like it when gaming showcases announces movies, you know? Because it's like, well, I mean, first of all, it's a gaming showcase, you know? And a movie is a movie, you know? Like, okay, I get it. I mean, movies like what? Oh, Return to Silent Hill, Joker. Yeah, the Silent Hill transmission announced Return to Silent Hill. It is gonna be a movie, and it's going to basically take a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill 2. Return to Silent Hill is going to basically be Silent Hill 2, the movie. But yeah, there's a live action version of James Sutherland, and they actually show Maria in a Silent Hill 2, no, not 2, Return to Silent Hill trailer. So that's gonna be really, really cool. Well, if it's a video game based movie, it makes sense. Why not show off a movie for a video game? Yeah, that's true, Rin. But still, though, you know, I wish they would have announced other Silent Hill games, which I'll get to in just a sec. So it sounds like it might be better than the one that was directed by Uwe. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely way better than Uwe. Does that guy even make anything anymore? Recent movies have been better than they were before, absolutely. Oh yeah, definitely. Like the Super Mario Bros. Movie and the live-action Sonic movies. Yeah, I like the Uncharted 2 movie. That was pretty good too. But I felt like it would have been better if it was its own thing. But anyways, what was I talking about? So yeah, there's gonna be a new Silent Hill movie coming out. It's gonna be called Return to Silent Hill, and it looks really, really good. It looks awesome. And again, I like how they're taking inspiration of 2, and yeah, we're gonna get a live action version of James Sutherland and Maria. Which, by the way, I find it really, really ironic how Maria actually looks a lot more faithful to her original counterpart than the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know. I just thought that was very ironic, you know? I thought it was very ironic how the movie is somehow more accurate compared to the video game remake, you know? I don't know, that just made me chuckle a little bit, you know? So, yeah. But again though, we'll see. Maybe Konami will allow you to unlock Maria's original leopard outfit. So, we'll see though. We'll see. I hope that's the case. Okay, so this is where the Silent Hill transmission starts falling apart. The next topic I'm gonna talk about, and I'm not gonna talk about it for too long, but here's the weird thing though. The weird thing I did not understand is, okay, I can go ahead and accept Silent Hill transmission talking about a movie, but why a Silent Hill game that already came out and people already played it? You know, like, I don't get it. So, in the transmission, they talk about Silent Hill, the short message again. It's already been out for 4 months now. It's free to play. It's only like, what? I think 2 or 3 hours long? But yeah, the short message has been out for quite a while. And this transmission shows it again? Like, I don't get that, man. And you know what? Here's the funny thing too. The funny thing is, I actually ended up falling asleep because they were spending a little bit of time on talking about the short message all over again. Yeah, I actually ended up falling asleep, and my uncle actually starts laughing at me because I ended up falling asleep. He ends up asking me, Platinum, are you falling asleep? And I'm just like, yep. And he ends up saying, yeah, this transmission is kind of boring, in a way. But yeah, Silent Hill transmission started falling downhill real quick after talking about the Silent Hill 2 remake. And of course, pretty much the last and the final topic for the Silent Hill transmission is pretty much just Silent Hill merchandise, I guess? Okay then. Oh hey Shim, welcome to the stream. Shim, how you doing? Hope you're doing very well. I'm pretty much almost done talking about the Silent Hill transmission showing. But yeah, the next topic is just a bunch of Silent Hill merchandise. Okay, I'm gonna skip this level because it looks complicated. But anyways, they announced a red pyramid head statue that's being made from Good Smile Company. It looks okay. They also showed they're selling the Silent Hill 2 dog at the control panel from G-Co. That's kind of interesting. And of course, there's other limited edition stuff like the coin puzzle from Fantic? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Fantic made a whole bunch of stuff. They have pyramid head buttons and pins. They made a bunch of keychains and postcards and all kinds of stuff. And don't get me wrong, man, I mean, I get it. It's Silent Hill, it's merchandise, and Konami needs to make a couple of extra bucks, you know? But, yeah, they released all kinds of merchandise, and another thing they announced too was they even announced, I believe, a limited edition James Sutherland jacket. Yeah, it's the green jacket. I believe it's his veteran jacket that has all kinds of patches and badges on it. And, it doesn't really say where was it made from, but it's going to be on the official Konami shop. I didn't even know Konami had their own dedicated shop, so that was news to me. Yeah, that was definitely news to me, how they actually have their own shop. But yeah, for those of you that want to get a limited edition James Sutherland jacket, then pre-order now. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but yeah. And overall, I think that's pretty much about it, everyone. That's pretty much all there is for the Silent Hill transmission. And what are my overall thoughts on the Silent Hill transmission for May? It wasn't that good. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. This Silent Hill transmission was overall a disappointment, okay? What really disappointed me the most about this transmission is I was really hoping they were gonna show more. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this level. This level's ridiculous. But yeah, what really killed this Silent Hill transmission is I was really hoping we were gonna get more info on Silent Hill F and Silent Hill Townfall, because remember, we don't really know anything about those games. All we know about Silent Hill F is it's gonna take place in like way back in Japan. I think in the 1920s or the 1940s, somewhere around there. But Silent Hill F looks really, really interesting, and I was really hoping that they were going to show us more on Silent Hill F, and yeah, that didn't even happen. And I was also really, really hoping that they were gonna give us more info on Silent Hill Townfall too, but they didn't do that. And keep in mind, everybody, we don't even know anything about Silent Hill Townfall at all. At least we have some information on Silent Hill F, but we don't know anything on Townfall, so I don't know, man. I feel like this Silent Hill transmission could have definitely done better, you know? They could have easily either make it longer or take out the merchandise segment and replace it with another Silent Hill game that we don't know about. But no, they end up wasting our time talking about Silent Hill, the short message, again, and by going through pretty much every single piece of of new merchandise that they have at their store. And it's like, okay. So, bottom line, yeah, other than the Silent Hill 2 remake stuff, yeah, Silent Hill, this Silent Hill transmission was pretty much a doozy. And that is why I am going to give Konami's Silent Hill transmission for May of 2024 a C-. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a C-. I mean, it was overall just not that good, you know? The highlight was Silent Hill 2, which was also announced at Sony's State of Play. They could have easily combined that together, but I guess not. And yeah, I'm very disappointed how we didn't get new in Silent Hill F or Townfall. Oh well, maybe next time. But yeah, I give this Silent Hill transmission a C-, you know? Hopefully, the next one is much better. Alright, I'm done playing Fall Guys, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. Alright, sorry guys, I'm gonna go ahead and keep up with the chat. Oh wow, I played a lot of levels. Oh wow, I didn't even think I played that much. Okay then, yeah, I'm about to wrap it up real soon. I'm gonna go ahead and keep up with the chat and give a quick recap. And yeah, call it a day, everyone. I'm glad that I was even able to review State of Play and Konami's transmission. I can't believe it. Konami's so well known enough to have a shop. Okay. Just like when Capcom sell a Leon jacket. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. But at least that was separately, though. At least that wasn't in a showcase. When Leon loses his jacket in RE4, it was who I picked it up here. I joke. There was an area where you can queue up for an event duty that runs a lot like 34 rounds of Fall Guy stages, except you're doing it as your Warrior Light instead of the little bean guys. Oh, really? Huh. I had no idea. That would be funny to see Final Fantasy characters going through these obstacle courses. Oh, absolutely. There's not that many, but yeah, there is some. Assuming the event's still running, would you be up to see me play that Final Fantasy 14 crossover with Fall Guys instead of Maple Story this week? Oh, that sounds pretty interesting, Shim. Feel free to tell us about it. Oh, the last day of the event's the 10th? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't play Final Fantasy 14, but I do know a couple of friends that do. I know that Late plays it, and Lulu is getting ready to play it. She even made a whole entire VTuber model dedicated getting ready to play Final Fantasy 14. Well, and she'll use that model for other games too. Anything that has something to do with cat ears. But anyways, alright everybody, I guess that's pretty much about it. that pretty much wraps it up. I reviewed both PlayStation's State of Play and Konami's Silent Hill 2 Transmission for May 2024. I gave Sony's State of Play a solid B, and I gave the Silent Hill Transmission a C minus. And I think that's fair, you know? I don't think I'm being unreasonable with my grades or my ranking system. So, and I hope you guys found what I had to say interesting enough, you know? As for the next gaming showcases I'm gonna review, it's most likely gonna be Summer Game Fest, you know? And keep in mind, everybody, I'm not going to literally review every single gaming showcase, okay? That's just madness. If I were to review every single gaming showcase, yeah, that's gonna take me forever. That's gonna take me almost like half of the month, and I just can't do it all, you know? So the next gaming showcase will be Summer Game Fest. I'm gonna be there at Summer Game Fest. But yeah, after I get back from Summer Game Fest, then that's when I'll do my best to review it, like how I did just now. I'll try to review Devolver Direct's showcase. Maybe Future of Play. But definitely I'm going to review Xbox's showcase. I'm going to review Ubisoft Forward. And of course, I'm gonna review Nintendo Direct for this month. There's still it's still a rumor that Capcom might do a showcase, but I don't know. We'll see. And of course, there's also a rumor that PlayStation might do an official showcase. Whatever the rumor or speculations turn out to be true, yeah, I'll try to review as many as I can, depending how much free time that I have. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna keep up with the chat one last time. Let's see, I have an alt and data, but mains, Ether, and Genova. And yeah, I play as Moti, a literal cat person. Oh, okay. That's probably who Lulu might play as. Anything else? Okay. Alright, that looks about it. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much to anybody that joined me live. And thank you to anyone who ends up seeing this later on. This is going to be posted over on YouTube. Yeah, this is going to be on YouTube later on, as pretty much this is going to be my video. So thank you to anyone who ends up watching this later on YouTube. This has been your host, the Platinum Knight, and peace out, everybody.